Hi, how you doing today? Today we're going to be talking about Trump tariff on China and also the banning of China students' visas. So let's stay tuned.
His crackdown on international students is intensifying. His administration ordering embassies to stop interviews for student visas as the State Department prepares for an expanded social media screening for applicants, according to an internal cable seen by NBC News. It comes after a judge temporarily barred President Trump from blocking Harvard University from accepting future international students, which make up over a quarter of its student body.
We have Americans that want to go there and to other places, and they can't go there because you have 31% foreign.
Zalin Ma is graduating with a PhD from Harvard, but worries he'll have to go back to China instead of conducting postdoctoral research on AI here in the U.S. What would your message to President Trump be?
We international students, we have followed every rule. We got our visa, we passed all the background checks, and we shouldn't be the ones who are facing such uncertainty.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on because this also has to do with the tariff wars. With China and the U.S., all the manufacturing jobs are in China, all the businesses are in China. So Trump's trying to bring that back, and we already know this. But also, most of these colleges favor foreign students because they're making more money from them. So they favor them, they get in more. You go to work, it's foreigners all in charge, and Americans are being left.
Welcome to China in Focus. I'm Tiffany Meyer. Our top story: the U.S. is aggressively revoking certain student visas over national security concerns, which foreign students are losing their shot at the American dream and what's behind the move. A setback for President Trump's tough trade stance. A federal court says he overstepped his authority, but supporters argue the tariffs were needed to protect U.S. jobs. A parent advocacy group wants the IRS to probe a top public high school. They say the school shared its STEM curriculum with the Chinese Communist Party, all while taking in millions in donations.
So we're seeing what's going on now. Trump wants to change that. And first way he's going to do that is by banning the visas for international students.
It is unacceptable for foreign officials to issue or threaten arrest warrants for social media posts made on U.S. soil. He also said it is unacceptable for foreign officials to demand that American tech platforms adopt global content moderation policies or engage in censorship activity that reaches into the United States.
Now, we also see that with here in where I'm at, basically, we see that there's more money being made with the immigrants coming in than with the U.S. citizens over here. So we see how the tax allocates to other groups, and this is what Trump's talking about, international, where the money's going to other groups instead of Americans. And that's what a lot of the Democrats fail to understand. Why? Because they are international.
For years, many Chinese Communist Party officials have sent their children to American universities. Xi Jinping's daughter, for example, attended Harvard under a cover name. Only a few administrators and professors knew her true identity before she graduated in 2014. Another notable figure is Liu He, a top CCP official and economist who served as China's vice premier. He also studied at Harvard before leading China's trade negotiations with President Trump during his first term. China's foreign ministry slammed the new U.S. visa rules Thursday and launched official protests with Washington. Meanwhile, concerns over Chinese students studying in the U.S. have grown after several legal cases. Back in 2020, a former Boston University student who came through an exchange program was charged with hiding her military background on her visa application. She reportedly had extensive ties to the Chinese military and was accused of sending U.S. documents to China in addition to gathering military intelligence.
These are the Democratic Party's full of internationals, Persians, Armenians, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, Mexico, Venezuela, Honduras, Nigeria. So you have that's the Democratic Party. You see, and you always see that, Americans don't have no culture, Americans don't have no culture. And they're taking over everything. They're taking over the lower jobs, the lower wage jobs, they're taking over the high I know many people had to call their doctor, and you could even pronounce the first or last name. This is what we're talking about. And we see that most of these people, you know, are coming from asylum, or because of the war, or because of what the country's going through with tariffs and taxes and international conflicts. So we see how foreigners are coming here and they're getting treated better. And we know that when it comes to the welfare, oh my God, they're receiving a lot of benefits. It will blow your mind, because you're getting up every day to go to work, and you know, you're seeing other people and they don't even speak your language. It's crazy.